The late actor Robert Mitchum never had to speculate about Marilyn Monroe. He was a close and trusted friend who had known her since, well, let's hear Mitchum tell the story to today's Jean Shalit in 1983.
I loved her. We were very good friends. Funny girl. Really funny. And of course, I'd known her since she was about 15.
How's that?
When I was working at Lockheed, my shaper partner, Jim Doherty, was married to her. It was his wife.
You were working at Lockheed on a big punch press or something?
On a shaper. On, shaping sheet metal. And Jim would show me pictures of his wife. Then we went to a Lockheed dance, and that's where I met her.
And the guy in the next machine was married to Marilyn Monroe?
He was my shaper partner. We were in the same booth.
She wasn't Marilyn Monroe then?
No, Jim Doherty. She was about 15, I guess. Then I knew her ever after, and finally worked with her. She was a nice girl. I liked Marilyn. She was very fond of me. I was one of her trusted friends. And I was in New York, and she was here at the Waldorf Towers. And she called me up and wanted to talk to me. And I never got around to it. So, of course, the next thing I know, she's gone. And I saw Pat Newcomb down in Washington, and she was Mrs. Kennedy's secretary, I guess, at that time. And I had lunch with her, a long lunch. And she said, Marilyn really wanted to talk to you. She really needed to talk to you. It made me feel great. Meanwhile, she had left us. First night she ever came over to my house, she came over with Nick Ray. It was like New Year's Eve. And she walked across the room to the fireplace. She'd taken her coat off, walked across the room to the fireplace, and turned her backside of the fireplace and lifted up her skirt, warm herself, tickled the hell out of the kids. But she did it with totally ingenuous,
Remembering Marilyn in 1987, 25 years after her death, when we return in